In 2025, fashion trends reflect a dynamic interplay of technology, sustainability, and cultural evolution. This concept encapsulates the innovative shifts that redefine how we understand and engage with fashion. At the core, fashion in 2025 is about pushing boundaries beyond mere aesthetics to a realm where personal identity, technological advancement, and environmental consciousness converge. As the fashion industry continues to adapt to global challenges and technological advancements, understanding these trends becomes crucial for both consumers and industry stakeholders. The significance of fashion trends in 2025 lies in their ability to both reflect and shape societal values and technological capabilities. As fashion becomes more intertwined with technology, clothing is no longer just about personal style. It's a form of communication, a statement on sustainability, and a testament to technological innovation. For instance, one real-world application of this is the use of smart textiles that integrate digital interfaces directly into clothing, allowing wearers to control devices or monitor health metrics seamlessly. Another example is 3D printed garments, which are revolutionizing the fashion industry by reducing waste and allowing for customizable designs that cater to individual preferences and fit. In support of these transformations, many industry leaders and fashion experts argue that the integration of technology and sustainable practices in fashion is not only a trend, but a necessity. They highlight that the environmental impact of traditional fashion methods is unsustainable, and these innovations are crucial for mitigating further harm. However, potential challenges include the high cost of adopting new technologies and the digital divide that may leave certain demographics behind, unable to access or afford these advancements. There is also a degree of controversy surrounding the rapid digitalization of fashion. Critics argue that it might lead to a loss of traditional craftsmanship and diminish the human touch in clothing creation. Others are concerned about privacy issues arising from wearable technology that constantly interacts with personal data. Nevertheless, these fashion trends influence and are influenced by other aspects of the main topic, such as societal values towards sustainability and the push for inclusivity in fashion. The trends of 2025 are setting new norms for what consumers expect from brands in terms of responsibility and innovation. Understanding these connections is vital as fashion continues to evolve as a powerful tool for personal expression and cultural dialogue in a rapidly changing world. Emerging technologies are revolutionizing the fashion industry, propelling it into a future where innovation drives style and function. In 2025, the integration of advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, 3D printing, smart fabrics, and augmented reality is not just altering how clothes are made, but redefining the very concept of fashion itself. These technologies are significant because they address current demands for personalization, sustainability, and enhanced consumer experiences, marking a transformative shift in the fashion landscape. One remarkable application of emerging technology in fashion is the use of smart fabrics. These high-tech textiles are embedded with digital capabilities that can respond to environmental stimuli or user inputs. Imagine a jacket that adjusts its insulation based on the outside temperature, or a dress that changes color with your mood. These innovations not only add convenience and functionality, but also encourage consumers to invest in versatile, sustainable pieces that reduce wardrobe redundancy. Another striking example is the use of 3D printing in creating custom, on-demand fashion. This technology allows designers to produce unique, intricate designs with minimal waste, as garments can be printed using exact amounts of material needed. It also enables consumers to participate in the design process, customizing pieces to fit their personal style. This could democratize fashion, making bespoke clothing accessible to a broader audience, while significantly reducing the industry's environmental footprint. Supporters of these technological advancements argue that they offer a solution to many of fashion's biggest challenges, such as overproduction and resource waste, while also enhancing creativity and collaboration between designers and consumers. However, these innovations also come with challenges. High production costs and the need for significant technological infrastructure can be barriers for smaller brands. Furthermore, there's an ongoing debate about the digital divide, questioning whether these advancements will be accessible to all, or if they will further widen the gap between large corporations and independent designers. These emerging technologies also influence other aspects of fashion, such as marketing and retail. Augmented reality, for example, offers virtual try-on experiences that enhance online shopping, making it easier for consumers to find the right fit and style without the need for physical stores. This technological revolution not only caters to the modern consumer's demands for efficiency and personalization, but also sets the stage for a more inclusive and sustainable future in fashion. As we embrace these innovations, the fashion industry is poised to become not just a mirror of contemporary culture, but a leader in technological advancement and ecological consciousness. Sustainable and ethical fashion practices refer to methods of designing, producing, and consuming clothing that reduce environmental impact and prioritize fairness, transparency, and responsibility throughout the supply chain. These practices aim to minimize waste, conserve resources, and ensure the well-being of workers. In the context of fashion trends in 2025, sustainable and ethical practices have become critical as the industry faces growing scrutiny over its environmental footprint and labor practices. The significance of sustainable and ethical fashion in 2025 cannot be overstated. With the fashion industry contributing significantly to pollution and carbon emissions, adopting these practices represents a shift towards a more responsible and forward-thinking approach. Consumers are increasingly demanding transparency and accountability, pushing brands to innovate and adapt. This trend not only reflects a change in consumer values, but also influences the future trajectory of the industry. A prime example of sustainable fashion is the use of organic and recycled materials. Brands like Patagonia and Stella McCartney lead the way by integrating recycled polyester and organic cotton into their collections, reducing reliance on virgin resources and minimizing waste. Another example is the adoption of circular fashion models, such as clothing rental and resale platforms like Rent the Runway and ThredUp, which promote extended garment life cycles and reduce the need for new production. Supporters argue that sustainable and ethical fashion is essential for the industry's future, aligning economic success with environmental stewardship and social responsibility. Industry leaders like Stella McCartney emphasize that fashion can be luxurious yet eco-friendly, urging others to follow suit. However, challenges remain. Critics point to the higher costs associated with sustainable production, which can be prohibitive for smaller brands and result in higher prices for consumers. Some also argue that the proliferation of greenwashing, where companies falsely market their products as environmentally friendly, undermines genuine efforts. Sustainable and ethical fashion practices influence other aspects of fashion trends, such as technological innovation, design processes, and marketing strategies. They encourage brands to explore new materials, like lab-grown fabrics, and adopt digital tools to improve efficiency and reduce waste. Ultimately, these practices reshape the fashion industry by fostering a culture of innovation and responsibility that resonates with consumers in 2025 and beyond. As we look to the future, embracing sustainable and ethical practices will be pivotal to ensuring that fashion remains relevant, responsible, and resilient in the face of global challenges. The influence of global cultures on fashion is a dynamic and ever-evolving concept that refers to how various cultural elements from around the world impact and shape fashion trends. This phenomenon has gained momentum with global connectivity, allowing designers and fashion enthusiasts to draw inspiration from diverse cultural aesthetics, traditions, and practices. In discussing fashion trends in 2025, acknowledging this multifaceted influence is crucial as it highlights the richness and variety in the industry and underscores fashion's role as a cultural dialogue facilitator. The significance of global cultural influence in fashion lies in its ability to foster creativity and inclusivity. By embracing cultural diversity, fashion gains a deeper narrative and meaning, moving beyond mere aesthetics to reflect a mosaic of human experiences. This fusion not only enriches the visual landscape of fashion, but also enhances its commercial appeal, as consumers increasingly value uniqueness and authenticity in their clothing choices. Specific examples that illustrate this point include the resurgence of African prints in mainstream fashion, where designers integrate traditional motifs with modern silhouettes to create vibrant collections that resonate worldwide. Similarly, Japanese streetwear's global rise showcases how minimalist designs and avant-garde styles can transcend cultural boundaries and captivate a broad audience. These examples demonstrate how fashion acts as a canvas for cultural exchange, allowing people to appreciate and adopt elements from different cultures, thus promoting a global sense of community. Supporting this idea is the growing trend of cultural appreciation over appropriation, where designers engage with cultural motifs respectfully and authentically, often collaborating with artisans from the cultures they are inspired by. This approach underscores a shift towards ethical fashion practices and highlights the importance of cultural awareness. However, the integration of global cultures into fashion is not without its challenges. Issues such as cultural appropriation, where elements are used superficially or without understanding their significance, can lead to controversies. Critics argue that commodifying cultural symbols for profit without acknowledgement or compensation can erase their original context and meaning. In the broader context of fashion trends in 2025, the global cultural influence encourages a dialogue on sustainability and ethical practices. By highlighting traditional craftsmanship and fostering collaboration, it inspires a move towards conscious consumption. This interconnectedness of cultural influence not only enriches the fashion narrative, but also propels it into a future where diversity and ethical engagement are at the forefront of the industry.